Now this is Dem 1 to the rocking stands. There's two techniques. This is the first one. The first one is the template all on one sheet of paper. Print out the size that you want, like I've done here. And before you stick it down to the card, just roughly cut around, getting rid of any excess paper. As you can see, I've used some tape here, and I'm just taping the last bit down here, keeping the template stuck to the piece of card I'm going to use. It's important when you're putting the tape down that it doesn't cross any of these dotted line areas, because that's where you're going to crease and you're going to mark. And if you have the tape over the top, it kind of rockers up. Rockers up, I'm sure that's a word, but who knows. Right, I've got some extra card on here, and the way I like to do it is cut off this excess card, and you can use that on another project, but it also makes cutting out of the design much easier. Now before you start cutting out, it's good to actually, all these dotted lines is just to crease them ready for folding. I've creased all the dotted lines now, and it's just a question now of cutting out the template. And when you're cutting out, if any of the lines kind of go into the design up to the dotted line there, make sure you cut through to there and then carry on cutting around the outside. Now I've been a silly boy. I should have actually cut these bits out first, and these little bits here, just cut through with a scalpel. Now you've got some rounded bits here, but the long straight line bits, you can take your ruler and just with a scalpel cut these out first. Now you're only going to here, don't forget you crease along here as well, and I'm just going on the straight bit there like that, down to the crease, and then using the scalpel freehand just do the corners. So now I've scored and cut out the template and everything's ready now. Just fold it all over, ready, creasing all the bits, ready to actually assemble. Now to assemble, you see that is going to be the top. It will go like that, and that will go into there. So the first thing you're going to do is push that into that little hole, little slit there. And because you've got a little notch on it, it'll just stick in there nicely. This one goes into the opposite side. And then this will come over and just tuck underneath the inside there. And if you want, you can have just leave it tuck under, or that can also go through the hole as well. So there you can see I've got my rocking stand now. You can turn this into a card or whatever you want. And as you can see, the little tabs there, I put them through and there. But on the inside there, you can put them through the little slits if you want to. But I find if you just tuck it under, that will keep itself in position. And if you just put your hand on the inside there, your finger, press it down, then it should keep fairly stable, but you can stick it if you want to. But I find just by using those two tabs, you get that natural rocking motion. Now you could turn that into lots and lots of different things. Could be quite good as well. Fill that up with sweeties and maybe different little presents, and you can put the card on the front or whatever you want. Anyway, that's the rocking stand to convert into any craft project you want to.